What's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, today we have two matches to talk about, but we're going to talk about one of them because the other one is about to finish. So let's start. Well, here it is. Sevilla-Barcelona, the women's team is playing right now. Actually, they are going to finish because if you see there, the match was at 11, and now in this moment it's like 12:47. It's about to finish. Barcelona was winning. Tomorrow we are going to see how much, but a lot. From now I can say it's a lot. And let's go with the other match, the match of the men's team that is going to be today. We are going to see what Xavi talked yesterday. He talked about many things. He talked about the rival. For example, he said about Espanyol. This is a derby, a very important derby. And he said that Espanyol is a really good team, solidary, and they can pressure hard or wait near their area. They have a fast play. They play fast when they want to go out of their area, and they are quite offensive team. They are strong on the forward. Remember, they have Raúl de Tomás, I consider him one of the best forwards in La Liga, actually. And they are a very rich team. They have prepared this match with time, and it's going to be complicated. Now, he said that also it's an important match, especially for the people from the house, because since they are young, since they are 12 years old, these players have felt this kind of derbies pretty much. When you are young, when you play. I'm going to explain you something because I've lived this too. When you are young and you play in football, normally you don't expect Barcelona play against Real Madrid every year twice. Okay, it's too far. Madrid from Barcelona, it's like 700 kilometers far away from each other. So normally they play against the teams around home. Okay, in Barcelona. So all these teams that when they have long breaks and Barcelona goes to play, that's the teams. For example, Gymnastic is already a bit far team, but playing like Terrassa or Badalona, things like that is the things that Barcelona, the young teams, 12, 14 years old, they play against. In my stage, for example, I played just teams around my community or my province. So yeah, sometimes you go to play a bit far, like 60 or 80 kilometers far away, but that's the furthest you can go. No? So that's why he's saying that when they are young, they play against Espanyol, and you can feel already that ambience of playing a derby. He talked also about the Alba's arrival. He said that it's an important arrival. He can give many things to the club, and he can mark the differences, and it's very important for them. But also about other players. He talked about De Jong. He said, he talked about Luke De Jong, but in this case, I'm talking about Frankie. He talked about Frankie. He said that he's a very important player. He can mark the differences. He can arrive the area, score goals. He's very important in attack and in defense. So the problem is animically or morally and tactically. Okay, so their mood, their feelings, that's what he's working on them too. He talked about Coutinho. He said that it's an important player. He can play in many positions, and we just need to recover his confidence. He has an innate, I'm not sure, an incredible talent, and he's going to have chances to play with him. And he talked about other people. He talked about Depay. He said the same. It's a very important player. he's going to have he can create or generate chances of goals. So he's going to play all of these. He talked about Gavi, about Luke de Jong. As I told you, he said that about Luke de Jong in this moment they need many players. They don't have enough players forward, so he count on everyone who is here. Now, so he talked about Luke de Jong too, and he talked about even his father, that he was his father was a coach and a football player too. He said that for him he was always a reference to follow, and many other things. So also, he asked the people to cheer the club, to come to the Camp Nou and cheer the team. So yeah, that's today. Today we have Barcelona, Espanyol. As I'm saying, it's going to be a very hard match. It's not going to be. Last time we played against them is like 2 years ago, because last year they were in second division. They lost against us 1-0 2 years ago. But this is not the Espanyol we are going to see. We are going to see a very hard team. They won Real Madrid, if I'm not wrong, 2-1 or 1-2. I'm not sure. So it's a very hard team. And this is the starting 11 that I cover a bit. But well, I will read for you. We have Ter Stegen, Piqué, Araujo, Sergi Busquets, Ricky Puig, Memphis Depay, Demir, Neto, Coutinho, Lenglet, Luke de Jong, Jordi Alba, Sergi Roberto, Frenkie de Jong, Oscar Mingueza, Umtiti, Eric Garcia, Inaki Pena, Nico, Gavi, Balde, Abde, and Akhomak. These are the players we are going to bring today to the Camp Nou. And this is the starting 11 that some newspapers have decided. For example, this one, Coutinho and Gavi, there. Well, maybe, yeah. Eric Garcia, Piqué. But the only problem of this starting 11 is Sergio Roberto, because if you remember, we've been for long saying that Xavi doesn't consider Sergio Roberto as a right back, so I don't think Sergio Roberto is going to be there. This is another one, and I think this is more accurate. So Jordi Alba, Eric Garcia, Piqué, Mingueza, I think it's quite. It must be the right one, but well, I will give you mine later. But we are going to talk about different news I've read. First, for example, Pedri is going to be 1 month more because of that injury that he has on his squad, on his quadriceps. So he's going to be out of Barcelona for 1 month more. Sad because he was recovering, but it seems that he couldn't recover yet properly. It's true that he played too many matches for his age last year, and this is normal. What is happening is normal, so we need now to let him recover properly. We cannot rush. Other things, for example, I read is that Laporta specified what he was meaning about Iniesta and Messi, and he said that he wasn't meaning like players. In his moment, he said they can come back because they are still playing. We analyzed and we said, well, Messi probably, but Iniesta is quite improbable. And he said Laporta wanted to specify to clear himself, saying that, well, not like players, that they may come back like technicians or any technical area in the club. Yeah, that's true, but that's because they have said it publicly too. I mean, Messi has said in an interview some weeks ago he wanted to be part of Barcelona too. Iniesta said that too some weeks ago. So it's a secret, a public secret. And last thing that impressed me a lot, it was that probably when we play against Bayern, it will be no fans. And this is because in Germany, the cases of COVID are increasing, and probably they are going to close the stadium. So, well, I hope no, or I hope they reduce the fans, but the ambience is very different with and without fans. And without fans, being honest, It sounds boring. It doesn't sound like football. And well, this is the starting 11 I think we are going to see, and I'm going to give you my explanations. Jordi Alba, because Balde is still in process of being what we need. Then Lenglet and Piqué, sorry. Why? Because Eric Garcia just recovered. Umtiti, maybe he has his chances, but I'm not sure. Piqué just recovered too, but I think he was training for some weeks already, or from last week. So it's not the same recovery, Eric Garcia than Piqué. Lenglet, if I'm not wrong, he didn't go anywhere. So he was with the club. But maybe I'm wrong. Samuel Umtiti was with the club, so it will not, these 2 weeks he was with Xavi. So it wouldn't be that weird to see Samuel Umtiti today. I think no. I think it's not going to be Samuel Umtiti because I didn't see him whole season. None of the coaches they have put him, so I don't think so. But I wouldn't see that weird if we see Samuel Umtiti today. But I think it's going to be Lenglet and Piqué. Why not Araujo? Because Araujo was with the national. I know Araujo was in the club. I'm not sure, but what I saw in the images of the club is that Araujo was sometimes sitting. That's why I don't think he's going to be in the starting 11 too. And then Mingueza. I think Mingueza is going to be there before Dest, because Dest was with the national team and he didn't train much with Xavi, and Mingueza had more time. No? Then we're going to see Busquets, Nico, and Gavi. Remember yesterday in the press conference, Xavi said that probably there are some surprises. One of these surprises could be that Frenkie de Jong is not in the starting 11, and it's not going to be weird. Why? We have many players in that positions now. Well, many. Thankfully, we have more than before that are performing quite well. Nico and Gavi has performed pretty well. Gavi comes from Luis Enrique, which system more or less is the same as Xavi. Nico was here with Nico was in the national team too. But Frenkie de Jong just came 2 days ago. He has just 2 training sessions with Xavi, so I don't think he catched what he wants. Whilst Nico has been here all his life, and he knows probably more what we need, what Xavi wants. Busquets there because he of course we need him there, and it's a very important piece there. And then probably we are going to see Yousuf, Demir, and Abde playing in the starting 11. Why? Because we don't have more players. Really, that's the real reason. I mean, we could change Gavi, put him in Yousuf's Demir position, Frenkie de Jong in Nico's. Nico come to Gavi's position as interior. But I think he's going to give Demir's a chance. Later, if it doesn't work, probably we will see that change. Gavi come to Demir's position, Nico to Gavi's, and Frenkie de Jong in the middle. But no, then we will have Memphis. I'm not sure, but for sure he will be in the starting 11. But I'm not sure how much he's going to play or where he's going to play. I think it's as a fake 9. Not sure at all. And then Abde, because I think Xavi likes him much. That's why he's in the starting 11. That's why many things, really. And that could be a good option, really. But it wouldn't be weird too if we see Coutinho playing in one of those positions, because as he said yesterday, Coutinho, he comes in Coutinho, but sadly we don't have, for example, Dembele or Ansu Fati, whom I think they'd play for sure. But well, that's what we have. That's what we have to do, and I think this is going to be the starting 11. I'm sure I'm going to have I've done many mistakes, and Xavi is going to play with another team probably, but I'm accurate. Well, anyway, do you know, tonight at 9 p.m. in Spain, probably 3 a.m. in Thailand, you can calculate your times. So hope you enjoyed the match tonight, because it's going to be a vibrating match, and see you tomorrow in the analysis of the past match. Have a nice day.